What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again, and welcome to the metaverse of Alice here in Alice Fiction. Yeah, so this will be my second video in this game. And in this video, I will tell you some early mistakes to avoid. Because a lot of the players will probably make some mistakes. But here, I will tell you the mistakes that I've done. And mistakes that you really should avoid. First of all, if you are planning to play this game if you want to play this game seriously, and you're F2P or maybe some you want to start it really strong, you should reroll in this game. Yes, in every gacha games out there that I played, if you seriously want to play the game for a long time, you really should reroll. Rerolling is a very huge advantageous technique in playing gacha games. Because you can get a lot of really good starting units when you reroll. And rerolling this game is pretty easy. Once you've completed the tutorial, it's very easy. I'm not here to tell you how to reroll. There's a lot of videos out there already that features rerolling or rerolling guide. But you should know that if you want to play this game seriously, you should reroll. Or if you just want to have a good feel of the game, you really don't need to reroll. You should only reroll if you plan to seriously play the game. That is my take for that one. So that is one mistake is that you did not reroll. Second, if you've watched my first published video of Alice Fiction, I've showcased there the best team that you can start with. The mistakes to avoid is that avoid summoning recklessly. Why? Because you might think that the game is pretty generous since they are giving you a bunch of gems. This one, the what are they called here? This gem currency, the one that is used for summoning, Quartz. The game will give you an abundance of quartz at the start of the game. Well, it is understandable since we are at the honeymoon phase of the game because the game just launched. So we are given a lot of quartz to spend for summoning. But in my honest opinion, if you can reroll for a very good starting team like the one I told you in my very first video, you can save a lot of quartz. As you can see here, I have saved a lot of quartz already. I am at 23.4k quartz already. Why do you need to save quartz? Because if you will take a look at the gacha here in Alice Fiction, let's take a look at this one. To get a PT of 1 3-star unit, you need 20 multi-summon. Yes, as you can see here, you can select a character from the lineup in exchange for 200 points, meaning 20 multi-summon. And 20 multi-summon costs around 60,000 quartz. 60,000 guys, that is a lot, too much. And I believe you can only get very few quartz from daily quests around let's take a look from the daily missions. How much is the daily quartz? 40. Imagine guys, 40 from just doing the daily quests per day. That's 1,200 quartz per month. You might not realize this at first because we are still at the early phase of the game, but later down the line, there will be a drop for quartz, especially for F2P players. If you are an F2P player, you really should save your quartz for a better unit that will come, a very OP unit, and that has power creep the units the starting units here, because power creep is inevitable in all gacha games. There will come a very OP unit, so you should save for that one. So it is pretty good to save at the starting of the game because the game gives you an what do you call this, ultimate reroll banner that you can reroll for, and from there you can already start and reroll for Inshi Wang or Musashi in the featured banner here. So that is one of my advice, and one of the mistakes to avoid is to summon recklessly. So save your quartz one of the best tips that I can give you. And then another mistake to avoid is do not blindly follow the tier list or tier list from other people. Day 1 tier lists are bogus. Imagine, it's only at the start of the game, day 1 of the game, and they're already putting out tier lists. As if they've already played with every unit in the game. Right? Maybe the best units, they can say what they can have a very good view on those units that they've used, but for other units that they haven't played yet, it is kind of let down to, and it is not really recommended to blindly follow the tier list. Maybe the recommended units to start with, but when it comes to every unit's value, do not blindly follow the tier list. Tier lists are pretty much subjective. It varies from person to person. So, if you want to follow a tier list, then follow it and take it with a grain of salt. That is one of the mistakes that you should avoid also. And also, play the game as you like. Have fun and do not just what do you call this? Do not go into the do not be a meta slave. This game is pretty fun, not gonna lie. I'm having a lot of fun playing this one. And you really don't need to be a meta slave for you to enjoy this game. This game is has a lot of pretty good units that you can farm, because you can farm units you can farm shards. This game is somewhat similar to Blue Archive. If you're familiar with Blue Archive, then yeah, although this one the waifus here are matured, unlike in Blue Archive, all of the waifus there are underage, so FBI will knock on your door. So yeah, that is why one of the good advantage of Alice Fiction in Blue Archive. The waifus here are legal, unlike in Blue Archive they are illegal. Anyways, I think that's all the mistakes that you should avoid at the early phase of the game. And that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.